Welcome to another episode of Drive with Mechanicking. Today we're going to be just doing an update. I might work on a few things, but that's about it. But today we're going to be working on showing you what's coming up, what I'm fixing to do, because the weather's starting to cool down quite a bit. This car right here, we found out what the problem is. It's transmission. And I am going to go ahead and replace that since I already got it. That CV axle that goes on this car. This car right here does run, but there's a problem. It's kind of, let me show you. It's kind of stuck. Got some barbed wire wrapped up under it somewhere and it will not move out. So I got it up on the block still so I can rip all that barbed wire. I don't know if y'all can see it. Right there where a T-post is. And we're going to try to get it moved out. But we actually got some other things that we got to do, like this one right here. We're going to go ahead and replace the head on it. I got to go to the salvage yard and find one that's still good. Head gaskets, got those already pre-ordered, ready to put on. You know, as soon as they get here. Let's see. That's okay. Be retiring that one pretty soon. The Dakota has got some backfire problems. So it's something that deals up in there. And then, I don't know if y'all ever recognize it from some of the videos, but I actually got the truck here. Now, I was going to replace the steering column in it, but I also found out that the steering column that I found was not for four-wheel drive, it's for two-wheel drive. This thing is a four-wheel drive. So we're going to be replacing the bumper with another one. Let's see what else. We're going to go ahead and get a fender and this light assembly right here for it. Then we're going to go ahead and replace the mirror and the glass. And I think I just said it, but we're definitely going to replace that steering column. Other than that, the truck runs perfectly fine. It's ready to tag it in here and I'm ready to go. The tractor, on the other hand, we just got to do a battery and gas tank. No big deal. But this is the one that everybody's been asking about. Yes, it is fixing to be running. Just to let y'all know. So, through this week, sometime, I want to be knocking out the motor for this truck and the motor on this thing. I actually got everything for it. And, yeah. Alrighty. This is about all it takes right in here. The head gaskets. Got both sets, new bolts sit right there in that little box right there. Go ahead and do that. This one will probably be done off camera because it's just a fuel issue. Not really much to see on there unless I run into something difficult that somebody wants to know about, or y'all can tell me about it and see if y'all actually want to learn anything about that, you know, about the fuel system and how to bypass it just to get the thing to move, you know, just in case you're in a tight spot, which you still have to have parts for. But anyways, yeah, I've already got it tore down. Now, I was going to go ahead and do a YouTube video on this today, you know, and go ahead and get it all tore down, cleaned up and painted, but I ran into a problem. That spot right there. The bolt has slid all the way through, so I got to get the cherry picker moved over here and attached here and get that thing back up off there, fix this thing, set it back on there, and then I can tear the rest of it down. The other car, on the other hand, the Firebird, we got to tear all that off. Everything. Hood's got to come off. Alternator, intake, all that good stuff's got to come off. So that's going to be like through this week. I'll probably be making a YouTube video on the Firebird and the Chevy. Do a combined of 2 videos into one. So it just depends on what time I get off work. So that's basically what we're going to go ahead and do. I want to just show y'all how to. We're going to go ahead and check out this motor real fast. We're going to pop we're going to pop some shit off. Okay, we're just going to pop it off there so y'all can find out if this motor is even worth using or not. But yeah, let me go ahead and get those valve covers off, and we're going to take a look at them. Yeah, the valves, and see what it looks like, if it's been taken care of or if there's metal shavings in there or not. So get back to y'all in a second. It is really dirty though. So we're taking these head gaskets off, with these valve covers off. My bad. It's going to take like a 10 millimeter wrench or whatever. I prefer you use a ratchet. Don't do what I do, just do what I tell you to do, because it'd be a lot easier. All my tools are just everywhere, so I can't really, find what I need. So we're just going to go ahead and wing it right now. But there's 4 bolts on each cover. If you get into your older motors, you actually got 4 on one side and 4 on the other side, like on the lips there, the valve covers. But the reason why we're doing this before we paint it and everything else, just want to see how well taken care of this thing is. The good sign is it's got a Wix filter on it. I'm pretty big on Wix or anything that's pretty cheap. That other than a Motorcraft, you don't want a Motorcraft. Motorcraft I don't like it. I despise it. I mean, I've used them before, but they ain't lasted near as long as some of them have. And it is bad all the way around. I just did not like it. So, but this guy used a Wix filter on there, and I like that. So let me go ahead and bring it on in here. We're gonna go ahead and pop the covers off for the first time. And believe it or not, you're gonna see this for the first time, just like me. Hey. Well, I can honestly say I've seen worse. I mean, you can still see GM in there, but I've actually seen worse. Another thing I'm going to check out is if any of these are loose. That's perfect. That one's perfect. That one's tight. So it's already on that stroke right there, the intake. This is intake, exhaust, intake, exhaust, intake, exhaust. Goes all the way around. Don't see no metal shavings in there. I do see a little bit of dirt, so this thing will have to be cleaned, which is common for most of them. Now, this motor's not going to be in the truck permanently. It's just going to be a temporary use until I get the other one fixed or get the money to go ahead and do a fresh, complete rebuild on this. So, let's check the other side. How bad does it look? It looks the same. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks the same. I mean, we got whoever did this, and we ran this motor before. They worked under pine trees, because there's pine needles all in it, which everybody hates pine needles. If you don't, I don't know what's wrong with you. They're good for nothing but telephone poles. The oil, yeah, it needed to be changed. So this doesn't mean that the motor it's not a bad motor, but it just means that that one's loose. It's intake, exhaust. All right, that one's on the intake to fire. So right now it's sitting in between. It's not sitting on the firing order right now, so we're gonna have to time it. So anyways, we got down to that point, and we're going to go ahead and put the valve covers on, snug, and then get ready to get this thing cleaned up. So, anyways, yeah, that's about as far as we're going to go today. Now, I got some other projects I'm going to be doing also the next month or so. It's starting to get a lot cooler in the evenings, so I'm actually going to be able to do more than, I was this summer. It's not going to be near as hot or anything. The wind's blowing. It's nice. Everything's dying, including my pine trees. If anybody knows about dead pine trees, it's a bad ordeal. Yeah, so that's probably going to conclude the video for today. I just wanted to catch up with y'all and let y'all know that I'm actually going to start making more videos, get those all fixed up, and yeah, we're gonna start rocking and rolling on a bunch of this stuff. I'm sorry that was a little cheesy, but anyway, yeah. If y'all want to see all this stuff getting worked on, please like, subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That way I can, and send me a comment or something, there's something that y'all would like to see. Let me know what's going on, what y'all thought I messed up on, what I need to do different. But the biggest thing I can harp on is please, please, please share my stuff. That's the only way it's going to work, for me to get it, and it's all up to y'all. I can only do so much. But either way, yeah. Y'all want to see me work on something, y'all let me know. And post a comment. So I'll see y'all next time, probably tomorrow, and or later on this week, and show y'all how everything's going. Or if y'all want to, I'll just go ahead and start a video and show y'all how to work on it. But anyways, y'all have a great day, and have a safe week. Oh my God, the things I get myself into.